Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well. My name is Indes. I am Tribely's head market analyst, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can stake your Tribal. So step number one, you're going to want to head to tribely.games/stake. I'm on the staging environment at the moment. Do not go to the staging environment link. This is just to show you on a test environment. So first we're going to connect our wallet. Now we're going to use a MetaMask wallet for this. Then we're going to connect our wallet. Now you can't see this, but it's asked for approval to see my accounts and suggest transactions and also use my enabled networks. Now, seeing our account is seeing whether we have Tribal balance, and the only transactions that this is going to ask you to approve is the approval of spending of your Tribal, and also then an approval transaction to actually stake your Tribal within the staking contract. So we're going to connect our wallet here, and as you can see, we've got 1 million Tribal. Now I would love to have 1 million Tribal, but this is just on testnet. I don't have that in my wallet, unfortunately. And what we're going to do is we're going to do a partial stake initially with 200,000 Tribal. So the first transaction that's going to come up is an approval transaction, and it's going to ask us to approve the amount of Tribal that we want to spend. And as always, you only want to approve the amount of Tribal that you wish to spend. It's good practice on any dApp that you're using to only ever approve a cap of the amount that you were going to spend, either then or within a transaction very soon afterwards. So we're going to approve this 300,000 Tribal. And now once it's approved, we've got this option to go with stake. Ignore this error message, it was a previous one. So now we can actually stake our Tribal as well. So this second transaction is just a network a fee to obviously spend our Tribal and have us stake that Tribal within the contract. As you can see, staking successful. It will take approximately 15 to 20 seconds for our schedule to update. In the meantime, I'm going to go down here and explain how our staking actually works. So we did not want to go with a staking model that would inflate the supply of our own token, being asking you to stake your Tribal to receive more Tribal, as we don't believe that is a sustainable staking mechanic, and we don't think it benefits a project or a project's tokenomics in any way, shape or form. So we have gone with USDC rewards, which are a commission of the betting volume on site, 4% to be exact. Now, obviously these things take time to build up, but if you are somebody that's bullish and has a lot of conviction in Tribally and also in our betting volumes picking up in the future, obviously if you stake on day one, and not all people are going to be able to stake on day one, you will be able to build up your multiplier over time. So when those volumes do start to increase as we iterate and improve on our betting features in the future, you will be in a prime position to cash in on an even higher multiplier. As you can see here, it increases all the way up to a 200% multiplier. So let's say after a year, you've staked 100,000 Tribal and somebody else comes in and they've staked 200,000 Tribal, you would receive the same amount of rewards in that week as the user that's come in with double the amount. So we wanted to incentivize this type of staking, and we also wanted to make sure that there was no lockup periods. So once you stake with us, you can remove your Tribal whenever you want. However, you will lose that multiplier on the amount of Tribal that you have staked. The only other thing to explain about this is that the rewards are calculated on a weekly epoch. So what that means is if you were to stake now on Wednesday, you would have to wait until the next epoch begins on Monday, and only then would your multiplier and also your rewards start to tick up. You can also claim these rewards at any point. You can let them sit in there, you can claim them every day, you can claim them as often as you want, as long as there are rewards in there for you. So that is a quick TLDR on how our staking mechanic actually works. And if you want to see our betting volumes, you can actually see them both on our rolling betting contracts and our base betting contracts as well. Anyway, let's do a little refresh here and see. Okay, so as you can see here, this is our staked amount. You can see the time that we staked and started this portion. It's quite late at the moment. And now what we're going to do is I'm going to show you what the difference is if we were to stake another 200,000 now. So once again, we're going to approve this transaction, and then we're going to actually stake the tribal. And what you will see is instead of this becoming 500,000 tribal staked, it's going to open me a new separate schedule. Now, this is because, let's say you wanted to stake one tribal on day one, and then a couple of weeks later you come in and you stake 10,000. Obviously, it wouldn't be fair to other people if you had staked a significantly less amount, a significantly smaller amount, sorry, built up a multiplier, and then were able just to add size to this multiplier over time. It would mean that people would multi-account it with lots of different wallets as well. So instead, we've done it in such a way that if you stake, the amount that you staked is what is going to build up this multiplier. And if you add any new schedules onto it, they will have their own separate multipliers that are going to build up over time as well. As you can see here, our most recent one is that 200,000 that we've just staked. Now, if we wanted to unstake, the way this would work is that it would unstake from our first schedule and then go with our second one. So to show you guys that, we're going to remove 250,000, and what's going to happen is 200,000 is going to come out of the most recent one, and 50,000 is going to come out of the other pool here. So let's wait for this to unstake. Staking successful. Let's give the page a little refresh and see if it's loaded through already. And here, as you can see, our first staking session now only has 250,000 in it. And of course, the reason why we've done it like this is that it would then preserve your older multipliers and the ones that you've had for a longer time. Now, that is absolutely everything you would need to know about our staking. If you do have any other questions, feel free to tag me in the Discord. And if there are any FAQs that you guys need answering, again, let me know, and we're going to have them up in the site ready for when staking goes live. So thanks for watching. I hope you found this video helpful. Have a good rest of your days and happy staking, everybody.